All right, Melissa, looks like we're good.
All right. Thanks, Tyler. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Coral Reef Storytime, DEP's Coral Reef Conservation Program's Earth Month webinar series. Give a few minutes, maybe a minute or so, to see if any more people join. Thank you for joining us. I'm excited to read you all this book by Howard Minsky. Florida's Coral Reef is Magical. All right. Well, I'm Melissa Sathe. I'm a marine scientist here in South Florida, and I've been studying and monitoring coral reefs along our coast for a little over 20 years. I'm a Florida native, and they're very special to me. And now I have two young boys, 8 and 10 years old, that I am teaching all about our reefs and how to help protect them and conserve them. And I appreciate you all coming in to listen to our story hour. So this is a really neat book about our reefs here in Southeast Florida, and lots of great local pictures by Howard Minsky. Florida's Coral Reef is Magical. A little bit more about this book here and some online programs. And here we go. Hi there, my name is Peter Polyp. I'm the coral polyp in the center of this photo. I live off the coast of Florida in the shallow ocean waters near your favorite beach. Welcome to my story about me and my coral family living here in South Florida. I find most people think they know a lot about coral, but few people really do. I'm excited to share with you what I find amazing about coral and why my coral reef is home to an awesome place to live. Florida's coral reef is a beautiful, magical place. My family of coral polyps has been growing in South Florida's coral reef system for more than 10,000 years. In all that time, we created the only coral reef system in continental North America. More than a coral reef system, we created an entire ecosystem. Florida's coral reef is the third largest barrier coral reef in the world. It contains more than 6,000 individual reefs. When you see coral, it usually looks like a bunch of huge rocks. The truth is, each rock is created by millions of tiny coral polyp animals. Yes, I am a tiny animal about the size of your pencil's eraser. There are many species of coral. Coral polyps can be as small as the head of a pin to as long as a standard ruler. In Florida's waters, there are more than 45 species of stony corals and 35 soft corals. It's sometimes hard to imagine that all these little coral polyps living together create these enormous living structures. Structures rooted in the South Florida coastal waters are 15 to 30 feet deep. Coral polyps are a very early life form, first appearing more than 400 million years ago. We were living on Earth long before dinosaurs existed. A coral polyp needs clean, clear water to survive. All day long, we get to enjoy Florida's warm tropical currents. Most coral polyps live for 2 to 3 years. In that time, we breathe, eat, and lay eggs. Just like you, coral polyps breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Coral polyps feed on microscopic algae called zooplankton. It's the same food whales eat. I keep waiting to grow to whale size, but it seems I'll always be a little polyp stuck on this reef. Truth be told, small or large, I really like living here. I like to eat at night because it's safer for me. I stretch out my stinging tentacles and catch zooplankton as they float by. Once caught, I'll pull them into my mouth and digest them in my stomach. Yes, I have a stomach too. When a coral polyp hatches from its egg, it attaches itself to a coral. Each coral polyp sticks to the reef atop previous living coral polyps. After thousands of years, we create huge colonies all rooted to the sea floor. Florida's coral reef ecosystem supports billions of living creatures. That's what makes coral polyps an important species. Without coral polyps, coral reefs wouldn't exist. More than 1,400 species of plants and animals depend on little coral polyps to survive and thrive. Animals like clams, crabs, starfish, seabirds, and over 500 species of fish depend on Florida's coral reef for their food and safety. It is a very special place. Where can you find Florida's coral reef? We're a few feet to a few miles from the beach and extend north from the dry Tortugas past Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Palm Beach to the St. Lucie Inlet. That's over 350 miles of Florida's coastline. Unfortunately, litter, pollution, ocean acidification, invasive species, changing water temperatures, and impacts from ships are destroying corals faster than we can grow. Over the past 40 years, the majority of Florida's stony coral has been lost. Sadly, current trends show Florida coral being lost at a faster rate than in previous years. Worse still, for several years, we've been fighting an outbreak of stony coral tissue loss disease. This additional threat makes our ability to survive even more difficult. There are lots of people helping to save my coral family. Scientists recently discovered amoxicillin can treat sick coral. That's the same medicine you may use when you catch a bad cold. Other scientists discovered new ways to breed fast growth coral in land-based tanks. This gives coral time to grow for replanting on ocean reefs and artificial reefs. Maybe you too will be a scientist who discovers ways to keep coral healthy. One thing for sure, coral polyps are as stubborn as a rock. We're tough and we'll fight to survive. With the help of good people like you, we can overcome all these threats and thrive for millions of years to come. Whether you are fishing, snorkeling, or scuba diving, coral reefs offer exciting activities to make your life better. Here's some facts about coral polyps. In the phylum Cnidaria, there's 90 coral species in Florida waters, 2,500 worldwide, many in the Pacific. They live in colonies, they're carnivores, and they can grow from a pinhead to several feet wide. Many of them, 7 species actually, are threatened here in Florida waters. And here's some neat questions at the end of the book that you can go over with your readers if you get your hands on the book. And many threats discussed in the book: coral disease, poor water quality, litter and pollution, ocean acidification, changing water temperatures, invasive species, impacts from boats and anchors, diver damage. Coral polyps are delicate and damage easily when touched. And most important, how to help. Don't litter or pollute. Create awareness. That's what we're trying to do with these webinars. Support conservation programs. Visit a coral reef, and that's very easy to do here in South Florida. Sign up for a free ocean conservation newsletter. Become a member of ocean conservation organizations. Read more books about corals and ocean life. And anything you do to help, no matter how small, makes a difference. Take a pledge to join Florida's Coral Crew at floridascoralreef.org. We need your support to rescue and restore Florida's coral reefs and share the wonders of our waters with generations to come. So thanks for listening. I'm going to put up a little bit about the author, Howard Minsky here. And if he's on the line, Tyler, I don't know we can get him to introduce himself. I'm so excited he was able to join. I absolutely love the book.
Yes, let me try to
Thank you.
unmute him. All right. Howard, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi, Howard.
What a wonderful job, Melissa. Thank you so much. That was just absolutely wonderful.
You are welcome. We love your book. It's amazing. My kids love it. I read it to them already.
Oh, great.
And I think it's a unique, we never had anything like this down here. It's a really great way to start, not just for kids, but for grown-ups too. Great images, and thank you for joining us.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, the images were primarily by Dr. Gilliam, who is a professor in the area, and he does a lot of the photography. So kudos to him for providing them for our, for this book that everybody can enjoy. And yeah, I'm just happy that people will hopefully be able to learn more about corals and the coral reef system, Florida's coral reef system. And it's just I really just appreciated seeing you guys reading, and I hope everybody listening enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you. I actually was Dr. Gilliam's student in graduate school. Who knows? Maybe one of those is my pictures.
It may very well be. Yeah, but, he's wonderful, and yeah, just appreciate the program, what you guys are doing, and just happy to contribute in any small way. It's just really wonderful.
Thank you, Howard. It's wonderful. It's definitely a void that we filled that we needed. So I love it.
Thank you.
Tyler, I don't know what you do from here.
I think we're good. It seems like everyone kind of stuck on board. And Howard, again, we appreciate the book. We appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
I think this is a really special book. I've never seen anything like it, and I'm from Florida. So I love to see it, and I love to see empowering, the children and the adults, like you said, Melissa, moving forward.
And yeah, kudos to you guys for doing all the amazing work that you're doing. You're really the guys doing everything. I just contribute a little bit. Thank you, and hopefully we can do some more. But yeah, really amazing work that you guys do, and really kudos to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. And with that, we just want to thank everyone for joining. We hope you enjoyed it. Melissa, thank you for the wonderful narration.
You're welcome. It was fun.
All right. Just like
and
that.
Actually,
thanks, everyone.
Tyler, isn't there a place where if people want to receive the book, a digital version of it, they can get it for free? Maybe is that something that you're able to tell people about?
Yes. So go ahead, Howard. You have the floor.
Yeah, I don't know where it's located, unfortunately, but the book is made available for free to anybody who wishes a digital version of it. So if it's something you enjoy, please, it should be located, I guess, somewhere within the Florida Reef.org.
Yep. You go to floridascoralreef.org. I believe we have it on the back end. Or you can email coral@floridadep.gov, and we'll make sure if you guys would like it to get a copy to you all. We have our attendees here.
Wonderful. Yes. Thank you all.
Great idea.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.